Hey, welcome everyone. Why is my video not on? There we go. Welcome again. All right, so we're gonna work problems, right? We're gonna work from CXC May 2022. All right. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. All right. Let me share my screen. Okay, I think we did part 2 last time. So what I'm gonna do is kind of maintain some order, and I'm going to grab part 1. All right. Let's grab part 1. Let's copy him into here. You can see the workings from last class, right? So let's add a page here. And we're going to paste this bad boy here. And let's see if we can work it. All right. Yes, it's small. I know. Let's do it. Let's make it better for everybody. Now they tell me bananas cost a certain amount per kilogram. Yeah. So for each kilogram, that's how much it costs, right? So let's make sure we understand the first sentence before we even jump into it, right? So if I said 2 kilograms, I think I'm just going to say kg, make my life easier, right? Then it will be 385 for the first one, 385 for the second one. So it's really 385 times 2. Right? This kind of secretly means times, okay? I don't have to keep on writing the multiply sign, all right? Now, if I said something like, I have 5 kilograms of bananas, then you can guess it, you're going to have 5 of them. So each kilogram will cost you $3.85, right? So I would have 5 of them. Now, another way of writing this, if you can tell, it's very tedious for me to do this, it's really 385 times 5, right? So multiplication is like a simplified way of you adding up the 5 of the same thing, right? Hope that makes sense. Let's jump right into the question. So she buys 25 kilograms, 25 kgs, which is the same thing as a kilogram. So 25 of them. So if I want to know what cost she paid to get 25 kilograms of bananas, what do you think I'm going to do? What did I do for 5? I multiplied 5 times the 385, right? So if I wanted to figure out what is 25 kilograms going to cost, yeah, each kilogram costs the same. So yes, I could write out 385 25 times, but I love my time, so I'm not going to do that, right? And so hence her cost is going to be 385 times 25. Okay, now in math, they don't like to write the multiply sign over and over and over. So we're going to write it like how you typically would be seeing it. You either would be seeing it as a dot, or you'd be seeing it as a bracket, all right? But when they're married together like this, it just means that they're multiplying together. So if I wanted to get the total cost that she paid for the bananas, I multiply these two things, I get the total cost, all right? Now, and she receives a discount of 12%. So let me put right here, a discount of 12%. I don't know if we discussed this last class, but sale, discount, percentage off, right? What do you think is happening here? If you go to the store and you get a discount, isn't that not a good thing, right? So that means that it's getting cheaper. So discount implies that the value is going to go down, all right? So this is going to be the cost. We're going to calculate this cost. And this is the cost that is basically she picks up all the bananas. And that's going to be the cost that she has in her mind. But then she's going to be surprised at the register. She gets a 12% discount. So she won't be paying that amount that she was calculating. She'll be paying something smaller than that. All right. So everybody should be equipped to do decimal multiplication, right? So I'm going to do the long way. Yes, you can push your calculator if you choose to, but I'm going to take this chance to kind of make sure everybody understands it, right? 5 times 5, I grab the first number times the first number, 25, I carry a 2, right? 5 times 2 is 10, and then I'm going to add that 2 that I just carried, so that's going to be 12. When I go to the next number, I have to put a little placeholder 0 there before I even start. 8 times 5 is 40. So I'm going to put the 0 there and carry my 4. Okay. 8 times 2 is 16. 16 plus 4 is what? 20, right? So I'm going to put 20. If you notice, I'm lining up my numbers. Yeah. Then when I go to the next number after that, I'm going to put 2 placeholders of the zeros. So 1 and 2. Then I go to my last number. 3 times 5 is 15. Carry my 1. 3 times 2 is 6. Plus 1 is 7. Then after that, all you're going to do is add them up. And what would you get? 5 plus 0 is 5. 2 plus 0 is 2. 1 plus 0 is 1. 1 plus 5 is 6. And then 2 plus 7 is going to be 9. All right? Now, if you notice here, this doesn't make any sense because I have something that is close to $4 and I'm multiplying it by 25. And then you see me get 9,625, right? So we have to then account for our decimal places. How many decimal places are you going to see here? There's none. There's no decimal place here. Okay. How many decimal places do you see here? You're going to see 1, 2. There's 2 decimal places here. So then you're going to insert 2 decimal places, and that's where you're going to put your decimal point. Okay. So then the total cost that she pays for all the bananas is 96.25. And yes, of course, you can push your calculator just like this guy and get your answer if you need it to. But I don't like when my students are calculator dependent, meaning they don't even know how to calculate it for themselves. All right. Now, that part is done. So now they want to know how much money does she spend on the banana. So they want to know how much money does she spend at the register, not what she thought that she was going to spend. But remember, she gets a discount now. All right. Now, we introduced the framework to you guys last time. Okay. It was the starting position. Something has to happen to it. And it's going to equal to your ending position, right? So it's kind of like, this is the price, this is the original price here, original. And this is going to be the price after something happens to it. So the thing that is happening to it right now is going to be a discount, okay? So the price before, this is what she thought she was going to pay. So let me put that there, 96.25, right? Remember what I said last class? Let me see if I can pull it back up. There's always this 1. So we're going to always put him. So we're going to put that 1. Now, what's happening to the value? What's happening to the $96? Is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? What's the action that's happening here? What's the action happening? So discount is happening. So if discount is happening, price goes down. If price goes down, you're subtracting here. All right. Okay. If price was going up, then you would be adding. Okay. So then I now need to convert him into a decimal. I see a percentage sign. I'm going to throw that number over 100. Yeah. Now, just like last time, I see 2 zeros at the bottom and I'm dividing. So I'm going to move the decimal places 2 times to the left. When you're dividing, you're going to move it 2 times to the left. All right. So 0.12. So I'm going to put 0.12. And then that's going to give me that price that you truly will be spending on the bananas. All right. Let's keep on going. 96.25. And it's going to be multiplied by 1 subtract 0.12 should give you 0.88. All right. Once again, I want you guys to be able to do this without a calculator. For the sake of this video, though, I'm going to use a calculator. All right. So 96.25 times 0.88. And if you notice here, what happened to the money? The amount that she's going to pay decreases to 84.70. Okay. And that is kind of in line with what we expect, right? This is what she originally thought she was going to pay. There's a discount. So obviously she's not going to pay that amount. She's going to pay something smaller than that, less than that. And this is in line with what we expect. All right. So hope that was all clear. And we will continue to do problems. All right. I'll see you guys in the next one. And don't forget to check out Your Actuary Tutor if you want more videos. Later.